Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are going over the Vietnam Iceberg. Let's dive in. Vietnam War. The Vietnam War was a major Cold War conflict, fought mainly in Vietnam between North Vietnam, supported by communist allies, and South Vietnam, supported by the United States and other anti-communist nations. The war grew out of earlier struggles after the end of French colonial rule in French Indochina. Cuisine. Vietnamese cuisine is the traditional food culture of Vietnam, known for its fresh ingredients, balanced flavors, and herbs. Meals often combine sweet, sour, salty, and spicy tastes, with staples like rice, noodles, fish sauce, and fresh vegetables. Famous dishes include pho, banh mi, and goi quan. Ha Long Bay is a famous natural wonder in Vietnam, known for its thousands of limestone islands rising from emerald waters. The bay covers about 1,500 square kilometers and contains caves, cliffs, and small beaches. It is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its unique geology and natural beauty. Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh was the communist revolutionary who founded and led North Vietnam. He played a key role in fighting against French colonial rule and later against South Vietnam and its allies during the Vietnam War. Ho Chi Minh was the leader of the Viet Minh, which declared Vietnam's independence in 1945. Pho. Pho is a famous traditional dish from Vietnam. It consists of rice noodles in a flavorful broth, usually made with beef or chicken, and is topped with herbs like basil, cilantro, and green onions. The dish is often served with lime, bean sprouts, and chili so people can adjust the flavor. Pho is commonly eaten for breakfast in Vietnam. Tet. The Tet holiday, also known as Vietnamese Lunar New Year, is the most important celebration in Vietnam. It marks the beginning of the lunar calendar year and is a time for family reunions, honoring ancestors, and fresh starts. People clean their homes, decorate with flowers, and prepare special foods like bánh chưng. Mekong Delta. The Mekong Delta is a vast and fertile region in southern Vietnam, where the Mekong River flows into the South China Sea. It is known as the Rice Bowl of Vietnam because it produces a large portion of the country's rice, fruits, and seafood. The area features a network of rivers, canals, and floating markets, making boats an essential part of daily life. Cu Chi Tunnels. The Cu Chi Tunnels are an extensive underground network near Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. They were used by the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War for hiding, communication, and launching attacks. The tunnels included living areas, storage rooms, hospitals, and trap systems, showing how fighters survived underground. Áo Dai. The Áo Dai is a traditional outfit from Vietnam, known for its elegant and flowing design. It typically consists of a long, fitted tunic with side slits worn over loose pants. The Áo Dai is worn for special occasions, ceremonies, school uniforms, and cultural events. French colonization. French colonization of Vietnam began in the mid-19th century and led to the creation of French Indochina, which included Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. France controlled the region's economy, government, and resources while promoting French culture and language. Many Vietnamese resisted colonial rule, leading to growing nationalist movements such as those led by Ho Chi Minh. The Perfume Pagoda. The Perfume Pagoda is a famous Buddhist temple complex located in the mountains of Hoang Son in northern Vietnam. It consists of a series of temples, shrines, and caves built into limestone mountains, with the main site being Huang Tich Cave. Visitors typically travel by boat along scenic rivers and then hike or take a cable car to reach the temples. The legend of the turtle and the sword is a famous story from Vietnam. It tells how Emperor Le Loi was given a magical sword by a golden turtle god to help defeat foreign invaders. After winning independence, the turtle reclaimed the sword in a lake in Hanoi, symbolizing that the mission was complete. Water puppet shows. Water puppet shows are a traditional art form from Vietnam that originated over 1,000 years ago in rural villages. Performances take place in a pool of water, where puppeteers stand behind a screen and control wooden puppets using hidden rods and strings. The shows often depict folklore, village life, and legends, such as farming scenes, festivals, and dragons. Hoi An. Hoi An is a well-preserved ancient town in central Vietnam, known for its rich history and charming architecture. It was once a major trading port from the 15th to 19th centuries, connecting merchants from China, Japan, and Europe. The town features lantern-lit streets, wooden houses, temples, and the famous Japanese covered bridge. My Sun Sanctuary. The My Sun Sanctuary is an ancient Hindu temple complex in central Vietnam. It was built by the Champa Kingdom between the 4th and 13th centuries as a religious center dedicated to the god Shiva. The site features red brick towers and intricate carvings, reflecting strong Indian cultural influence. The Binh Market. The Binh Market is a large and historic market located in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Built in the early 20th century, it sits in the Chinatown district and reflects a mix of Vietnamese and Chinese architectural styles. The market is known for selling wholesale goods, food, textiles, and everyday items, making it an important commercial hub. The Tale of Q. The Tale of Q is a famous Vietnamese epic poem written by Nguyen Du in the early 19th century. It tells the story of Thuy Q, a talented young woman who sacrifices her own happiness to save her family, facing many hardships along the way. The work explores themes of love, fate, loyalty, and injustice, reflecting traditional Vietnamese values. The Marble Mountains. The Marble Mountains are a group of 5 limestone and marble hills located near Da Nang in Vietnam. Each mountain is named after one of the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. The area is famous for its caves, tunnels, Buddhist temples, and scenic viewpoints. The Ghosts of Hue. The Ghosts of Hue refer to local legends and stories from Hue, Vietnam, especially tied to the Battle of Hue during the Vietnam War. Many people believe the spirits of those who died during the conflict still linger, particularly around old buildings, rivers, and battle sites. These stories are influenced by Vietnamese spiritual beliefs, including respect for ancestors and the idea that unsettled souls may remain. The Hanoi Opera House. The Hanoi Opera House is a famous performing arts venue located in Hanoi, Vietnam. Built by the French in the early 20th century, it is inspired by the Paris Opera House and reflects French colonial architecture. The building hosts concerts, ballet, opera, and cultural performances, making it an important cultural center. Ho Chi Minh Trail. The Ho Chi Minh Trail was a network of supply routes used by North Vietnam during the Vietnam War. It ran through Laos and Cambodia, allowing troops, weapons, and supplies to move to the south. Despite heavy bombing by the United States, the trail remained active and crucial to North Vietnam's war effort. Bao Dai Palace is a historic residence located in Dalat, Vietnam. It was one of the homes of Bao Dai, the last emperor of Vietnam. Built during the French colonial period, the palace features a mix of European and Vietnamese architectural styles. The Vietnam Demilitarized Zone. The Vietnam Demilitarized Zone was a buffer zone that separated North Vietnam and South Vietnam during the Vietnam War. It was located near the 17th parallel and was intended to reduce military conflict between the two sides. Despite its name, the area became heavily militarized and saw intense fighting and bombing. The Legend of the Golden Tortoise. The Legend of the Golden Tortoise is a famous story from Vietnam about a magical turtle god who helps protect the nation. In one version, the golden tortoise aids King An Duong Vuong by giving him a powerful crossbow to defend his kingdom. However, the weapon is later betrayed and lost, leading to the kingdom's downfall. The Hill Tribes. The Hill Tribes of northern Vietnam are diverse ethnic minority groups living in the mountainous regions near places like Sapa. Major groups include the Hmong, Dao, Tay, and Jie, each with their own languages, clothing, and traditions. They are known for terraced rice farming, colorful textiles, and unique cultural practices. The Reunification Palace. The Reunification Palace is a historic building in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It was the home and workplace of the President of South Vietnam during the Vietnam War. On April 30th, 1975, North Vietnamese tanks famously broke through its gates, marking the fall of Saigon and the reunification of Vietnam. The Chao Dai Temple is the main religious center of Chao Dai, located in Tay Ninh, Vietnam. Chao Dai is a unique syncretic religion that combines elements of Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, Christianity, and Islam. The temple is famous for its colorful, ornate architecture and large ceremonies held daily and on special holy days. Operation Wandering Soul. Operation Wandering Soul was a psychological warfare tactic used by the United States during the Vietnam War. The U.S. military played recorded sounds of wandering souls, or ghostly voices, over loudspeakers at night to scare Viet Cong soldiers into fleeing or surrendering. The tactic was based on Vietnamese spiritual beliefs that the souls of the dead must rest peacefully, so disturbing them could cause fear. The Cat Tien National Park. The Cat Tien National Park is a protected area in southern Vietnam, covering parts of Dong Nai, Lâm Dong, and Binh Phuc provinces. It is known for its rich biodiversity, including rare species of mammals, birds, and reptiles, as well as dense tropical forests. The park also contains archaeological sites and remnants of the ancient Dong Nai culture. The Trang An Landscape Complex. The Trang An Landscape Complex is a scenic area in Ninh Binh, Vietnam, famous for its limestone karst mountains, rivers, and caves. It has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its exceptional geological formations and cultural value. Visitors explore the area via boat tours through winding rivers and caves, experiencing both natural beauty and historical temples. The Central Highlands of Vietnam. The Central Highlands of Vietnam is a mountainous region in Vietnam, covering provinces like Gia Lai, Kon Tum, and Dak Lak. It is home to many indigenous ethnic groups, such as the Ede, Jarai, and Banar, who maintain unique cultures, languages, and traditions. The region is known for coffee plantations, fertile land, and scenic landscapes, including rivers, waterfalls, and plateaus. The Cham Islands. The Cham Islands are a group of islands located off the coast of Hoi An in Vietnam. They are known for their clear waters, coral reefs, and rich marine biodiversity, making them a popular spot for snorkeling and diving. The islands are part of a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, highlighting their environmental importance. Hmong Festival. The Hmong New Year is an important celebration for the Hmong people, marking the end of the harvest season. It usually takes place between November and December and brings communities together. During the festival, people wear traditional clothing, play games like ball tossing, and enjoy music and dancing. Ba Bi National Park. Ba Bi National Park is a protected natural area in northern Vietnam known for its lakes, forests, and limestone mountains. It was established in 1992 to preserve biodiversity and natural landscapes. The park is home to Ba Bi Lake, one of the largest natural freshwater lakes in Vietnam. Visitors can explore caves, waterfalls, and diverse wildlife, including rare animals and plants. Sun Dung. Sun Dung Cave is the largest cave in the world, located in central Vietnam within Phong Nha Ki Bang National Park. It was discovered in 1991 by a local man named Ho Khan and later explored in 2009 by a British caving team. The cave is so vishal that it has its own jungle, river, and weather system inside. Massive chambers, skylights, and unique rock formations make it one of the most extraordinary natural wonders on Earth. Tomb of Khai Dinh. Tomb of Khai Dinh is the elaborate mausoleum of Emperor Khai Dinh, who ruled from 1916 to 1925. It combines traditional Vietnamese architecture with European and Gothic influences, making it uniquely ornate. The tomb is known for its intricate mosaic decorations, including thousands of pieces of glass, porcelain, and ceramics. Located on a hill outside Hue, it offers panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. Vinh Moc tunnels are an extensive network of underground tunnels built during the Vietnam War. They were used by local villagers to hide from bombings and to survive the intense U.S. aerial bombardment. The tunnels include living areas, kitchens, wells, and even spaces for schools and clinics, showing remarkable ingenuity. The Legend of the White Horse. The Legend of the White Horse is a famous Vietnamese folktale about a mystical white horse that aids a hero or protects a village. In most versions, the white horse symbolizes loyalty, courage, and spiritual guidance. The story often involves battles against invaders or overcoming great challenges with the horse's help. It is celebrated in literature, art, and local festivals as a symbol of national pride. Hang En. Hang En Cave is one of the largest caves in the world and serves as the antechamber to the famous Son Doong Cave. It features a massive chamber with high ceilings, a sandy floor, and its own microclimate. The cave was used as a campsite for explorers before entering Son Doong, and it can accommodate hundreds of people. And that was the end of the Vietnam Iceberg. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.